And today, we will look at the selling process. When you're looking at the selling process, please do understand, the selling process always starts with prospecting and qualifying. Okay, so who is my prospect? I don't know, or no, who shall be my prospect? I don't know, is he qualified to be a prospect? Okay, so for example, I'm working with a bank, and then we have today an HNI product. Okay, or a new kind of HNI product that is coming for senior citizen. Okay, so now the first thing is I'd look at who are the prospects, or who can be put as my prospect from my area of or my territory. So I'll look at senior citizen, or that I can go to the bank's customer database and then look at the set of senior citizen. So I do a first data this thing qualification of selecting only people above 60, and then looking at their transaction, understand where they qualify as somebody who is HNI. So I do prospecting, and then I do a qualification. So I look at go through each of them and see whether they would be fitting for my product. And once I qualify, I pre-approach. So probably I take an appointment from the gentleman or a lady, and then I approach them, pre-approach, or I do my research, etc. And then I call up and do fix up an appointment, so which becomes approach. And in the approach, I present my product and demonstrate or explain my product. Okay, and needless to say, I tell what are the great advantages of my products, why they should use the product, what benefits will it serve them, etc. And once I present and demonstrate, invariably customers, thinking customers will have objections. So objections can come up, and then I have to handle the objections. Okay, so objections generally are the most frightening part of any selling process, because people don't really think about objections, because see, objections are generally an indication of willingness of the customer to buy. Okay, provided the objections are genuine. Yeah, there are some ingenuine objections, and in such cases the salesperson will have to understand whether it is a ghost objection or a real objection. So I understand the objection, overcome the objection, and once I overcome the objection, the customer generally becomes, or he or she is willing to accept or buy the product. So after overcoming the objection, I close the sales. Okay, I close the deal, I sign the agreement or order or whatever it is. If it is a account or something of that kind from a bank, I open or fill up the forms, etc. And then I onboard him into the account. And then there is a follow up and maintenance. Please do understand, selling is not a one-time job. Okay, you constantly have to follow up and maintain. So in this case, I probably will be meeting my HNI customers, once in 2 months, 3 months. So it depends on the product, this thing. And then I'm trying to understand what are the problems they have. In case they have something, I can help them to solve it, etc. Okay, so this is the whole selling process. It starts with prospecting and qualifying. Please do understand, you will have to understand your company's marketing strategy. Okay, so who is your target, and how it is positioned. And once I understand or understand the prospect, select him and then qualify him, then I do the pre-approach, approach, presentation, objection handling, closing, and follow up. Okay, thank you.